Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me.
Hold on, there it goes. What's good, everybody? Good morning, boys and gals. What is happening? Hope everyone is having a great Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. It's my mom's birthday, dude. Hold on, I gotta call my mom, dude. Hold on real quick. I gotta call the moms real quick, dude. It's my mom's birthday. I wonder if she's up. She's gotta be up because my dad works early. I gotta call her and say happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday.
Thank you, my son.
I'm on stream. I just woke up because well, not really woke up, but I'm on stream right now. And I told everybody I had to call you to say happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
I'll call you after, okay? Love you. Bye. Bye. Had to call my mom, man. But good morning, everybody. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Good morning. Shout out to my mom. She's always on a upbeat, positive vibes in the morning because she's always up early for my pops because he works early in the morning too. So, but good morning, everybody. Appreciate you guys for the love from to the moms. You guys already know, man. But good morning, DeLeon. Good morning, Braveheart. Let's start off with a nice. I got like what's this flavor called? I got the Celsius in hand. It's sparkling wild berry. That's what it's called. It's pretty good. Probably my favorite flavor out of all the flavors that was in that package. But good morning, everybody. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Hit that like button to start off the morning on this nice fine Tuesday, December 2nd. Marcus, what up, dude? Good morning. Mo Easy Kicks. Leo in the bone. Good morning. Chevy Rides. Appreciate all the love, guys, man. Rodski in the bone. What's good? Bigelow. DH, what up? George in the bone. What's good? True Swag in the building. What's good? Z Hutch in the building. What up, dude? George DeLeon. What up, dude? Scene Lover Ghost. Rider J Bays in the building. Good Wash Detail in the building. What's good? My mom's birthday is on the 7th. Can you call her for me? Rami says. Yeah. Tito Kicks. What up, man? Eugene in the building. Jake B says Breakfast of Champions. There you go, Jake. Famous in the building. Good morning. What up, man? Trey in the building. Ayo Sosa. A1 Souls in the building. Sneak Boys in the building. What's good? Young Brandon. Corey. Jeffrey. What up, dude? Loud Pack in the building. Sean. Chris. Paul in the building. Francisco. Tiski. Danny V. Good morning. What up, dude? Fernando in the building. What's good? Tia Who? Amazing. Good morning. What's good? Richard in the building. What's good? T-Dot in the bone. What's good? Jay, you got that pack of Celsius during the Travis. How do you still have? Well, I don't drink one every day. Like, the pack was like, bro, the pack is like a 24 pack, dude. I can't drink all that in like one go. Mr. Sheridan, what up, dude? Spaceman in the bone. What's good? Christian, Aero in the bone. What's good? Mr. Sheridan, OGSDG in the bone. Hunter, Hook in the bone. What's good? Jinx, Marcel, Petty Eddie, Cushy Souls. JT Dot the bone. Richard, what up, dude? Pop in the bowling. Spaceman, good morning. J Million, Funk Mod. Z Hutch, what up, dude? Rami, did you see the amazing field goal attempt last night? I did see that, bro. Dude, I was like, bro, how has that ever happened? I don't think that's ever happened before. But I did see that. Rojo Vision, what's good? Hype Ninjas. If you guys on your fantasy football stuff, hopefully you guys made the playoffs. I mean, it's the last week until the playoff run. I think this is the last week before playoffs. Your boy Clutch number 2 in the $25 league right now. I'm number 2, and then in the Big Boys league, I'm number 1. So I'm 10-3 in the Big Boys League, and then I am 9-4 in the other league. So I clinched playoffs on both leagues, which was crazy, bro. This year I've been absolutely killing it in fantasy football this year. I'm not gonna hold you, but yeah. I watched football my whole life and never seen that shit. Yeah, I've never seen that before at all. I mean, we've seen missed field goals, you've seen blocked field goals, but I've never seen a kicker like legit like try to kick the ball without even kicking it, you know? Wayne, what up, dude? What happened? 85 Breads, are they coming out? I'm not sure. Damn, Rav, take the chip. I mean, it's gonna be a tough one, especially in that $25 league. Everyone's teams are pretty good. So it's gonna be an interesting one for sure. Don't let me in the playoffs, because she says. But yeah. Anyways, that was good morning, Wayne. What's good, dude? Good morning. What up? Sol Del Rey. Good morning. What up, my guy? Good morning. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. I'd really appreciate you guys if you do so. Thank you guys so much. Today, we have the Krampuses dropping today. And then we have the Solefly Air Jordan 3 raffle going live today. That's what we have. We also have the LeBrons dropping today. If anybody's going for the LeBrons, we got LeBron James sneakers dropping today. And then we have, is anybody going for the Krampuses? Anybody going for these? Let me know. Copper drop. Let me know. I think there's only 5,000 pairs. Let me see if Cass sent me some stock numbers this morning. I'm not sure if he's up or not. Yes, he did. Let's see. He did send me. Dude, only 5. That's it? That's it? We also have those lows that are dropping today too. Dang, dude. 5,001 pairs. 5,001. Golly, dude. This is absolutely nothing, dude. Dude, why is the stock number so low? There's only 5,000 pairs this morning. What up, Frank? Was it dog water? Yeah, I'm not a fan of them at all. But only 5,000 pairs, bro. That's crazy. Insane. Hold on. Let me bring up the equal. Well, I thought I had them. Jordan 3. Let me see if I have them still. I don't know why I don't have that. Okay. No. Yes, I still have it. Here's the link for the oh, I just exited off. Here it is. Starts today, 7 a.m. PST, December 2nd for the Solefly Air Jordan 3s raffle as well. So there's a link. Let me put the link up and pin it real quick for the one time. They sold out in all shops pretty much, Rami says. Seems they're pretty limited. Let me see. I think they'll probably sell out today. There's only 5,000 pairs. So I'm assuming these Krampuses are probably going to sell out. Even though like some of you guys are not a big fan of the shoe, I think it will probably sell out. I'm on a pair. Going to be hard hitting on a 13. And the MSB fires in hand. Drop it all day. Not today. Bright orange laces. Need the gammas. I know you guys are ready for gammas, bro. You guys are absolutely ready for gammas. You guys are absolutely ready for gammas. What up, IMO Kicks? What up, dude? Good morning. Bright orange laces and the swoosh. I mean, I want to see. I'm not gonna hold you. I want to see how like the shoe looks like without all like the the layer that's over the orange. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, if you guys want them, you want them. They're available today, 5,000 pairs. So if anybody needs a pair, they're going to be available today. The Lucky Charms Vans looking kind of nice. Gammas and box logo. Yeah, box logo is actually dropping this week, by the way. If anybody was asking, box logo is on Thursday. So, I mean, we have a pretty busy week. I mean, today we have the Krampuses. We have the Solefly Air Jordan 3s. Not sure when the results are going to come out. I think the results on the 3s are going to go out on the 11th, I think. I'm not sure on this one. Let me double check here. Launches opens on December 2nd. I'm pretty sure it will probably say exactly when this ends. It should. So I feel like a lot of people are going to hit on this shoe. I don't think this shoe's limited. V, what up, dude? Good morning. Unless I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong about this, but I feel like the Jordan 3s are not going to be as limited. Results are on the 5th. Okay, so the 5th is the results. So let me go through this week real quick. So the end of the week is on Saturday, which is on the 6th. The 5th is on a Friday. So today we have Krampuses. All right, Krampuses today. And then tomorrow we have the Kobe's. So that's Wednesday. Thursday we have, okay, so tomorrow we actually have the Jordan 5 Saint Germains, and we have the Kobe's. And the next following day, which is Thursday, we have the box logo, and then nothing on the Nike sneakers app. I mean, we have a few miscellaneous shoes dropping, and then we have the 5th is the results on the Jordan 3. I feel like we're missing something. I don't know, but next week is going to be stacked, bro, because we have the Griffies, we have the SGAs, we have the Gamma 11s, and plus we have the Gamma 11s also on Finish Line and JD Sports on Monday or Tuesday and Wednesday. So what up, Raph? What up, J-Boy? What's good, dude? Good morning. So we have a pretty big solid 2 weeks in my personal opinion, because the next following week after Gammas is the Jumpman Jacks. So, and then we have the NARS Wars. Don't we? The NARS Wars come out on the 6th, don't they? Well, that's on skate shops, and then I think they're going to be on a later date, probably the next following day. So, I mean, it's pretty stacked. And plus, like, I'm wondering what's really going on with the Bread Jordan 1 highs. Like, there hasn't really been any talks about the Jordan 1 high breads. Like, nothing at all. No one hasn't been talking about it. Blogs hasn't been talking about it. We also have the Liberties, right? The Liberties are supposed to drop this month. Bro, like, this entire month's supposed to be really, really stacked. And we got Alma Air Jordan 4s, which I don't know if a lot of people do care about them. I don't think the Griffies are going to sit. The Griffies are going to sell out, bro. And I promise you, they'll probably drop only a limited of stock on the Griffies on the Nike sneakers app. I think it'll 100% sell out. So a lot of the shoes this month are going to sell out. Oh my gosh, no way. Oh my gosh, I'm signing up. Dude, we have the undefeated Air Max 95s dropping tomorrow. Dude, I don't know. I'm debating on either or either pair, dude. This shoe is fire, bro. I don't care what anyone says. Like, this shoe has grown on me pretty heavy. We have the Air Max 95 undefeateds. And we have the Bugs Bunny 8s. Dude, this month is stacked. I kind of want the white pair, bro. The white pair is fire. Dude, this shoe is nice. I mean, both of them are pretty nice. I mean, the black pair, and then also you have the white pair. I don't know. They're both really, really nice. SB Nard Wars, Lows, Pros. And we also, isn't the Kirkland SBs dropping this month too? Pass? Y'all don't want these, huh? All right. I think these are nice. I think these are really, really nice. So it looks like undefeated 95 Air Maxes are dropping today or tomorrow, excuse me. It's sale. Well, I mean, I think both pairs are cool. I think they're dope. Golly, dude, there's so much stuff dropping this month. It's insane. Like Griffies, I want the Griffies. Yeah, I want the Liberties. I want these Air Max 95s. I want both pairs, low key. They on StockX for retail. Probably will go up after. Neither. Oh, you talking about the Air Max 95s? Good, dude. Good. I didn't know how much they were going for. Equal for ugly shoes, dude. It's like I have to pick and choose, man. Like this is definitely like a month that I have to really, really pick and choose. I really do. Are those Gucci? No, these are the Air Max 95 undefeateds. If you were there back when they dropped the 97s, or is it the 90? Yeah, it was the 97s. They dropped the same colorway, so this is nothing new. So if you've never seen this colorway before on the undefeateds, then you must be new in the sneaker game. Yeah, Soleflies, 95s, Bogos, and Nard Wars. I'm gonna sign up at my local skate shop for those Nard Wars. I want to see them in hand, bro. Dude, I want to see those Nard Wars in hand, dude. I heard they're really, not heard, but they look better. They look better on feet. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Still got my 97s. What up, Toothless? Gucci Air Max are nice. Rodsky says Black Hat 4 is sneaker of the year for me. Wow. I mean, I feel like the Black Hat 4s look way better in hand too. So I think they look way, way better in hand. Dude, this month is freaking stacked, bro. Like, so stacked. This is the thing about sneakers, bro. Okay? There's too many people, okay? There's too many people shadowing some of these shoes this month, low key, because I feel like this month is there's a lot of underrated shoes this month. A lot of underrated shoes this month. I think the Nard Wars are pretty underrated. I think these 95s are underrated. I think the Griffies are underrated, right? I feel like this month, like a lot of people are just talking about two shoes, Gammas and Jumpman Jacks. That's all you're gonna hear this month is Gamma 11s and Jumpman Jacks. That's all you're gonna hear. But all the other stuff, nobody's gonna be talking about, bro. Like, nobody's gonna be talking about. Anybody copping the Bogos? Dude, I got enough Bogos. Well, actually, I think I got 2 Bogos. Yeah, I got 2 Bogos in my collection. I'm good. Del Mix, what up, man? Good morning. Must cop on the Griffies. The Griffies are very nice. $180. Dude, this month is so expensive. I haven't even started like Christmas shopping. And they got the Brunsons. Yeah, I mean, you also have those. Jumpman Jacks is the only word talking about. Stop it, Francisco. That's so cringe when you say that, dude. You're so cringe, bro. Jumpman Jacks is the only word talking about. It's crazy, dude. Red 85s were a myth then. I don't know what happened to that shoe. You're absolutely right. Like, I feel like the Air Jordan 1 High Breads are literally a myth. Like, no one hasn't really talked about it, bro. Like, you're absolutely correct. Like, what the heck is going on? Like, no one hasn't really been talking about it. Kylie Jenner underrated. Morning very expensive. DMV says facts, dude. What site is this? This is Equal. Or actually, this is the raffle.undefeated.com. So This is the raffle on the Undefeated website. So it shows that the 95 raffle is going to go live tomorrow at 9 a.m. PST. So very, very interesting, bro. 10 and 10 rage bait. No, he's serious about it, bro. He's absolutely serious about it. Yeah, I did see that. They had their entire pop-up yesterday when people went to go pick up their pairs of the Jumpman Jacks. I'm telling you guys this right now. Easily Jumpman Jacks, Chase B's is a pass for me. I'm probably most likely going for the homie Francisco size because this man is drooling over the shoe. But me personally, I'm not crazy on the Jumpman Jacks, Chase B's. I think you know, I think it will most likely sell out, right? I think everybody's gonna want this shoe. Definitely a first Travis Scott, I believe, if I could think of it, is the first Travis Scott that glows in the dark. So the bottom of the soles on the Jumpman Jacks do glow in the dark. Okay, so as you guys can see, they were all signing. Chase B was like signing a bunch of boxes yesterday, and I don't know if Travis signed anything, but they had their nice little pop-up yesterday. So the shoe is not yet to release you know, in the public, but it will most likely release on December 19th. That is the date that we are looking at for this shoe. So we'll see how that goes. All right, where you find them at Raff for Undefeated. If you want the link from the Undefeated, I will have the link for you here. Here's the link for you. As well as we'll have the links for you guys tomorrow for the Undefeated 95s. Definitely a shoe. Dude, the Air Max 95 Undefeated is definitely two shoes that are really under the radar, bro. I was not expecting that at all. The guy had at least 3 pairs in front of him. I wonder how many they let you buy, Rami says. I mean, these are probably friends and family, bro. These are friends and family. You talking about the Jumpman Jacks? The Jumpman Jacks are, remember, they did a whole raffle for the event. So some of these guys in this group are just all friends and family, probably. Raff is merch releasing with those Chase B's. Most likely, you'll most likely get like merch for them on the Travis Scott website. Most likely. Not sure if these are going to drop on the Nike Sneakers app. I'm not 100% sure. DJ, buenos dias. What's good, dude? Going for both 95s too. There you go. Oh, yeah, the Jordan 6s do glow. Yeah, they do. 100%. Or are you talking about the Jumpman Jacks? Well, yeah, you're right. The Jordan 6s do glow in the dark. Never mind. I think they do. I think you're right. They do glow in the dark. You talking about the green colorway, right? Or is it the khaki colorway? Was it both colorways that glow in the dark? Hey, Raph, legit question. Since I wasn't in the game 4 years ago, has there been more different shoes dropping today compared to 4 or 5 years ago? I would say there were still a good amount of pairs and shoes dropping 4 years ago. I mean, 4 years ago was 2021, so that was during COVID times. I would say like that was really the introduction of like Nike releasing more SBs. That was the year. 2021 was the year of SB highs. Yeah, both glow in the dark. Okay, so they do both glow in the dark. I be forgetting, bro. They do both glow because the green one was the sixes are the ones with the small pockets on the side. So yeah, you are right. Both sixes do glow in the dark. But yes, 4 years ago was it was 2021, and that was the year of the SB highs. So I mean, that was a good year for 2021. There was a lot of underrated shoes that year. You had Gundams, you had Strawberry Coughs, you had Carpet Company. I don't think Bodega was a SB, but they dropped Bodega that year. Air Max 1s. There was a bunch of stuff that dropped that year. Deadly Venom, what up, dude? And you got to think about also Yeezys. They were dropping Yeezys still. Black Hat Sneaker of the Year, Treyway says, really? Black Hat Sneaker of the Year? That's a hot take. I mean that's your take, but Sneaker of the Year? I don't know. Yeah, basically the stash what's it called, pocket, right? Yo, Raph, does this mean they drop tomorrow, or is it just the raffle opens? The raffle will open. I'm assuming that Undefeated Air Max 95s that these will probably drop on the Nike sneakers app as well. I feel like one colorway is gonna be like exclusive to like Undefeated, and then like one's gonna be like specifically on the Nike sneakers app. So never ever bought a Yeezy lot pack. Says I seen Jay and Mike Rich got early pairs of Solefly 3s with their name on their box. You think Solefly will do that to the pairs to the kill view of the reselling them? Marcus says, bro, I'm not gonna lie, this might sound really random, chat, but I was on IG yesterday, right? I have a local homie of mine that this, I thought this was pretty crazy to me, but let me show you guys real quick. And you guys could take this however y'all want to take it. Pause. Okay. But I know this guy personally. He was the one that, you know, runs Designer Con out here in Vegas. And I thought this was very interesting because he has a store out here. I forgot. It's called 3D Retro. And he runs, basically sells like Bearbricks and all that fun stuff on like here at Vegas, right? So mind you, he's a local out here in Vegas, and I was watching his story yesterday. Bro, check this out, bro. Look at this. $41,635.03. Dude, 2J's cashed out on a bunch of Bearbricks, bro. He said only open on Mondays for, what did he say? For VIPs. And then he tagged 2J's on it. And I messaged, I hit him up. I was like, yo, Kai. I was like, did he cash out all those Bearbricks? And he was like, yeah. I was like, holy bro. Yo, Tito Kicks, is he auctioning those off on like, is he auctioning those off on his whatnot page? Is he auctioning those off on his whatnot page? Oh, he's gonna be running them on whatnot. Okay, so it's for his whatnot page. I was like, bro, 41,000. I was like, holy dude. I think the thing is, I think he was doing. Didn't he do like a Black Friday sale? Bro, $41,000. God dang. So, because I know Tito Kicks, if you guys didn't know, Big Ron's Kicks is like a mod for 2J's on whatnot. And he does, so he's auctioning all these off on whatnot. Dude, that's insane, bro. That's crazy, bro. Cool, how many consigners can get paid for 2J's, right? Flipper Drip says. I mean, if he's auctioning them off, he's probably going to make a lot of money off of this, right? Tax write-off. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, that's definitely a tax write-off 100%. But, I mean, he gets cooked all the time on whatnot. Few says. I don't really, the thing is, I'm not really on whatnot like that. So I wouldn't necessarily know. But it looks like he's like going to auction all those off on whatnot. Dude, that's a lot of Bearbricks, dude. So, I don't know. You know, obviously he's probably going to make a really good profit out of it if he's getting a really good deal on those Bearbricks. But dude, $1,000 for a Bearbrick is crazy. Undefeated Air Max 95s on StockX for $75. Some sizes, Cleveland says. Air Max 95s on StockX for $75 on some size. Really? They're that low? Dang. Hold on. Someone says Air Max 95 undefeateds. Last sale. They're under retail? Dude, if they're going under retail, I might just wait. Yeah, they're at 200. What do you mean? What do you mean some sizes are at like 65 $75, Cleveland? I don't see that. Man, you got me all excited for no reason, dude. I didn't know they were going to be way under retail. The white one seems like the most expensive one. I don't know why the white one's going for more. The white one might be the undefeated exclusive. I'm not sure. Those are the 1,000 Bearbricks. The big ones, pause. Yeah, those are the ones that are like almost my size, dude. Like they're like the size of me. Like those are pretty tall. Yep, on whatnot, I look for steals, not deals, W Rod says. Yeah, but the thing is on like Whatnot, like you have to be careful, right? On like Whatnot, because like it's like they don't have like an authentication program where like they authenticate sneakers if you end up buying from Whatnot. You just gotta trust the seller. Sneaker Ambition, thank you so much for the one gifted. Thank you. Bro, looking at bids, not asks. Sneaker Ambition, thank you so much for the one. Raffy collects gift memberships in the freaking building. Thank you. Okay, now crash out like Jay now, Francisco says. Secret Rival, what up, man? Good morning, bro. Ain't he broke, though, DeLeon says. I mean, I'm not going to pocket watch, but I thought that was crazy. That's a lot of money for Bearbricks, man. Like, that's a lot of money for some Bearbricks, right? No authenticated shoe. Yeah, you just never know. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just kind of got to go with it and see if they're gonna be real or not. You just gotta trust the seller. Flipper Drip, thank you so much for the re-up, man. Welcome again. Appreciate your constant support, Flip, man. Thank you so much. G-Face, good morning. What up, dude? Raph, why did you delete your let it go yesterday? Dougal says. I was gonna say something else on that tweet, but I was like, I didn't want to edit it, so I was like, I'll post it later. I was gonna add something on the tweet. Figure stolen merch on Whatnot. W Rod says, "Yeah, I gotta find a seller you trust on Whatnot, bro." I'm dead ass, chat. I've never really been on Whatnot like that. Really, the only time that I was on Whatnot is when I went to go like support like a friend. That was it. And then other than that, like I've never really skimmed through on Whatnot and seen all the sellers. Like I've never done that before. I don't know. I'm just not like I'm not a Windows shopper like that on Whatnot. You know, I don't know. I don't even think I have the app anymore. Are those Krampus? Yes, these are the Krampus's stock numbers, Mr. Man. Yes, these Gatorade shoes, not it, bro. Listen, I feel like if you like them, then go grab them, man. For the Air Jordan 3s. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of the Soleflies. If you are, I'm not sure if they're going to be an easy scoop or not. But it's just not for me. You know, that's just not for me. Last week for the final spots. What up, G-Face? What up, dude? All the big YouTubers are on it, DeLeon says. Yeah, but like, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of people that try to get me on Whatnot and try to auction off stuff. Just like, well, first thing is foremost is like, I'm just not like a crazy reseller like that. I'm not a reseller. So what would you have to do? You would have to like buy a bunch of shoes and then auction off on literally the app, right? And then I'm assuming like once someone wins the bid on a shoe, I'm assuming that Whatnot creates the label for you, and then you just pay for the label, and it just subtracts of the cost of how much you got someone bought the shoe for, and then you ship it out. I'm assuming that's how it works. So, Whatnot is a bad habit. Good watch details is. I'm in Whatnot for the giveaways. There we go. Brown SB, Poop SB, Soulflies are the Miami fans only. Raffy, he only wants new pairs, Jay says. Nobody wants them 3s, Cohart says. If you want a better chance to hit on the Soulfly 3s, make sure your friend in Florida enters on the equal for you. They will have a location on the Florida residents get boosted, Rami says. They're using your face to sell product and making your community buy product because it's you selling it, G-Face says. I mean, it works. I mean, people do it all the time. You know, you see your favorite YouTubers do it. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like everybody's on Whatnot, but like Whatnot, like they reach out to like certain like influencers and stuff like that to auction off like shoes. So basically how it works, they would provide the inventory by giving you money to buy the inventory, and then plus just obviously the fee that the influencer charges. So I mean, some of these dude, Whatnot pays a lot of these influencers a lot of money just for them to use their app. A lot of failed payments on Whatnot, Justin says. Definitely want them 3s, Florida says. Don't be like getting mad when stuff don't sell for as much as he wants it to go for. I mean, the thing is, like, I mean, I don't necessarily say it's a gamble, but like for the seller, it's like, yeah, you're not gonna sometimes get the prices that you want. Now you ain't doing it for are doing it, or is my favorite YouTuber is not doing it, so I'm good. G-Face says. I appreciate you, G-Face. Rav Whatnot wants you to be the next Cool Kicks. W Rod says, yeah, no, thank you, bro. I'm good. It's just a lot of time, and plus you have to get inventory, bro. You know, like you have to get a bunch of inventory, and like it's like, are you for sure gonna sell everything? You know, so I don't know. I used to see so many Whatnot ads on YouTube and IG. They spend hello on the marketing. What up, baby boys? Cut Life says, what up? They just bought a pair of Nami Chris Brown slides on Kai's Black Friday and Whatnot show for $40. E-Money says, Whatnot is another distributor for Temu. You are basically buying new stuff for fake stuff, Drew says. Chicago One Lows restock on JD Sports. Appreciate that, House of Clip. Miami can't wait for these threes to drop. They're nice though. Cool Kick stealing those shoes makes me not want. Laziest content creator, I know, but the content is good. What Ra is a YouTuber? Arami says. Hey man, listen, everybody could be a content creator, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button though. Run it up for the one time. Wanted to show you guys this real quick. And get your guys' thoughts and opinions. It was like roaming around on Twitter yesterday. Main reasons why this sneaker and basically a lot of influencers and sneakerheads were really pressed about this. I'm not sure why. I am not 100% sure why a lot of people were pressed about this. And if you're ghost watching, I want you guys to be a part of this conversation because this was like one of the main topics I wanted to talk about. So it looks like a female sneaker reseller says that the love people have for sneakers is gone, or it's quote unquote sneakers are dying out. So I want you guys to listen to this. Get your thought. I want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions about this video because everybody was talking about this. I'm talking about, like, you know, the Complex team was talking about this. A bunch of people on Twitter were talking about this and putting their take on this situation. I think this got posted yesterday morning, and I'm just now seeing it last night. Someone reached out to me and asked me my thoughts and opinions about it. So I wanted to get your guys' opinion about this. So let's go ahead and watch this real quick. Let me play it. Here we go.
Does anyone want to explain?
So I own a sneaker store, and here's 3 main reasons why the sneaker market has crashed. 1, oversupply. There is way too much supply for the little demand that there is. 2, people now would rather buy for comfort. They'd rather buy on-cloud Hokas, just more comfortable wear. They don't really care about buying Jordan 4s anymore, Jordan 11s, things like that, even though those SKUs are still very in demand. Number 3, and I think this ties into it, and I haven't heard many people talk about it, but I really think that, like, the love that people have for sneakers is just gone now. Like, people, like, sneakers used to be a talking point. Like, when you meet somebody with, like, let's say an off-white shoe, oh my god, such a cool shoe, and you know you could strike up conversation and become friends with someone because, you know, they had some sneakers that you really like, and, you know, you guys are into the same thing. You guys are like sneaker hobbyists. And now I really don't see that at all anymore.
Does anyone want to explain?
So
all right, I think the main thing here that a lot of people criticize from what I was looking at is that, first thing is, she was talking really quick. But I think the main thing that I seen on this was that a lot of sneakerheads were like, why is a reseller talking for the love of sneakers and if sneakers are dead or not, right? So I've said this before, and I had a conversation with somebody yesterday about this, is that, like, I think everyone is entitled with their opinion, right, when it comes down to the sneaker space. And I mean, a lot of people, let me tell y'all something, in the sneaker space of, like, real sneakerheads, like, a lot of you guys are real true sneakerheads, right? A lot of you guys are. A lot of you guys hate resellers. A lot of you guys feel that resellers don't belong in the space. So this is my opinion about this, is that, like, is sneakers dead? No. There's a difference between sneakers being dead versus the market being dead, because we could all agree here that the market is it's died down dramatically throughout the years, right? So we all know that the market is not the same how it used to be. You know, there are certain shoes that may resell here and there. And also, I mean, you've seen that a lot of influencers nowadays, especially in the sneaker space, have definitely pivoted to doing other things other than sneakers. And it kind of shows you that, like, obviously, when the sneaker reselling is up, I feel like, don't get me wrong, I feel like when there's a shoe that resells, is going to be a shoe that everybody really, really wants. I'm not saying that, like, true sneakerheads that want them for the toe are in there for wanting the shoe because of the resale market, but there's a lot of other people that don't really collect or buy other shoes other than the hype stuff that resells, will come into the space and be like, okay, I want the shoe. For instance, what I told you guys, Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows. Remember that, right? I'm not saying that everybody is coming just for to resell the shoe, but the shoe has a lot of resell, so that's going to build a lot of hype to the sneaker. It's limited, it has a lot of resell, so all the resellers are going to come back from the woodwork going for the shoe, right? And people are going to be like, oh, I thought sneakers were dead, woody woody whoop. But when it comes to GRs, dude, like, you know, I feel like only ones that are going for the GRs are the ones that want it for the toe. Like, you know, resellers are not touching any of the GRs unless it resells. You feel me? Like, imagine for me, in my personal opinion, if this Black Hat Air Jordan 4 was, like, hypothetically, if it was under retail, the only people would be buying it are the ones that only wanting to buy it for the toe, you know? If the thing is, like, if she was saying, like, oh, everyone's buying Hoka's or Asics or whatever she was saying, like, that means the sneakers are not dead. Just because people are not buying Jordans doesn't necessarily mean, you know, sneakers are dead. You know, Hoka's are sneakers. It's just a different trend of a brand that's, you know, that's doing well. Just like New Balance, right? It's like sneakers are not dead. It's just New Balance is just doing very, very well. Asics, like last year, Asics and New Balance were doing well. A lot of different brands get, like, you know, they pop off at some point, right? It's not that necessarily means that sneakers are not dead. It's just like the trend is, like, you know, it's in a different direction, right? Like, but that doesn't necessarily mean that sneakers are dead. People are still buying, right? People are still buying. I think a lot of resellers are just going based off, like, what they can't sell. You know, like, could you guys agree with that? Like, I feel like they're just going based off, like, their sales. All right, it's like, all right, well, sneakers are dead. No one's buying from me, so, like, sneakers are dead. It's like, no one wants to pay a fluctuated price from a lot of these resellers where you could get the shoe for literally under retail or dead ass retail. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like people trying to sell Panda Dunks for like $400, where it's like, dude, I could get it for retail somewhere else, because shops out there, dude, are dead ass probably still selling Pandas for $300, but you could get Pandas for like $60, you know? Trey, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Sneaker game is not dead. Bum resellers who can't make money on only complainers. And the thing is, like, think about it. Shout out my boy Trey for the $5 donation.
Sneaker game is not dead. Boom resellers who can't make money are the only complainers.
I would say this as well, is that, like, I told you guys this, a lot of sneaker resellers have definitely pivoted to different things, right? Like Pokemon cards, and other collectibles that, you know, when Labubu was going off, I'm sure a lot of resellers don't talk about Labubus anymore because the Labubus trend is dead. It's done. So now that the Labubus are officially done, now they're going specifically focusing on sneakers again. You know, now that I've told you guys, resellers are fiending on these Black Hats, bro. So resellers always be grinding Pandas all over the Nike outlets. People still getting Pandas off $100, G-Face says. But I also would say this, though. Okay, let's talk about the reality of like people complaining about resellers, okay? Because for me, like, I already told you guys that, like, if you want to resell, I don't care. That's totally up to you, okay? We are all adults here. You guys can make your own decisions, okay, whether if you want to resell or not. But I want to point this out as well, okay? As a sneakerhead, a consumer, and the amount of people that we've seen complaining about resellers, it's like, oh, the resellers, you know, they're getting all the early pairs, they're ruining the culture of sneakers and woody whoop. But the thing is that a lot of consumers don't realize, right, The brands that you support. Nike, Jordan brand. Let's think about all the brands that everyone was hyped about this year. Travis's, okay, Nigel Sylvester, Brick by Bricks, right? I mean, just Nigel in general. Awakes, Union. I mean, let's think about all those, right? Where are these resellers getting all the backdoor pairs from, chat? Where are they getting these pairs at? Where are they getting these pairs at, chat? They're literally getting these pairs from the consumer. They're getting it from the consumer. They're getting it from the actual brand themselves. You know what I mean? They're getting the pairs from these brands. The retailers. The brands themselves. Okay? Like, complain about, right? We point out, like, all resellers are ruining the culture, you know, but a lot of these resellers are literally getting it from the actual brand themselves. Like, whether if you like it or not, like, it's a lot of these are getting backdoor, bro. Like, sorry, not the consumer. That was the wrong wording, DH. That's why the brand themselves. It's the brand. Sorry, not the consumer. Sorry, excuse me. That was a bad wording. Yeah, sorry. I was supposed to say the brand. My bad, not the consumer. You know what I'm saying? So, like, sorry, that was bad wording on me. They're getting it from the brand, bro. They're getting it from the brand. How else do you see a lot of these boutique stores stay open? How do all these boutique stores stay open, bro? Like, how do they all stay open? They gotta eat, bro. They gotta eat. They gotta pay bills. They gotta pay bills, bro. Think about it. Think about this, chat. Think about it, dude. You think a boutique store is gonna stay open because they look pretty? Like, you think they stay open because they look pretty? Hell no, dude. You think Nike pays their bills? Absolutely not. They gotta pay their bills some way, somehow. That's why, like, backdooring is a big thing, bro. And they're gonna, like, you gotta realize, man, a lot of the stores gotta literally, like, they gotta lie. They gotta lie to people. Be like, yep, we're for the community and this and this and that. But, like, in reality, they're probably backdooring a lot of the stuff, dude. If them bills because they know the guy is stealing off the train, Rod says. All right, let's go Renegades first. Uzi says, true yourself, follow Danny or DeLeon says, do the literally get them through the back door. Loudpack says, a lot of sneaker stores are closing now, it seems. You talking about, like, resale stores, or are you talking about, like, boutique stores? You talking about, like, mom and pop stores? Like, what stores are you talking about? Yeah, it's money laundering. Rocket says, screw over the people to pay bills. Got it. Never to. That's well. I'm just kind of pointing that out where, like, people are, like, blaming the resellers, but it's, like, really the retailers that are literally the issue of why you're not hitting a lot of the limited stuff too. Like, it's probably a front from something else. There's resale shops near me and no one is ever in there. I don't know how they stay open. Well, you got to realize as well is that, like, also they're making their money off, like, Whatnot. They're selling their stuff online as well. Like, a lot of these shops are not just selling their stuff in the store. Like, yeah, if you want to buy it, you gotta, come in store and buy it, right? Like, that's the only way they stay open. Is that they have to sell online. They have to be on Whatnot. They have to auction off a bunch of stuff, Like, who has been quiet that I haven't heard from in a long time? Dude, what happened to Sneak City, bro? The last time that they live streamed was a month ago. They live streamed on Whatnot a month ago. And then the last video they dropped was 2 months ago. My good people at Sneak City, bro. Like, what is going on over there? I seen them at SneakerCon LA. That was the last time I seen them. That was like during the summer. But like other than that, man, I have not seen them in a minute, dude. They're flipping houses now. Stores have it to cover. I listen, Trey, thank you so much for the $5 donation. They're on Instagram hard. They always post.
Arroba
Okay.
Treiveno donated $5. It's the struggling or greedy store owners who supply resellers that's the problem in the sneaker game.
Shout outs to Trey. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. It's the struggling or greedy store owners who supply resellers that's the problem in the sneaker game, Trey says, for the $5 donation. I mean, it's a true statement is that, well, the true statement on there, I mean, obviously you have opinion, but the true statement is that, yeah, a lot of these stores are supplying the resellers because like I told you, like, right, Trey, remember what I said is that, like, they got to pay their bills, man. Like, and I hate to say it, but like, it's honestly true. Like they can't afford like going month to month whenever no one's buying anything in their store, you know? When Nike sells their product, they don't care who gets it. I am Deadly Venom says. I agree in a way, in an extent, where I like, man, I don't know. I can't talk for it because I don't know what really goes behind the scenes of owning a mom and pop store or a boutique store. Like, I wouldn't know. Riggs, thank you so much for the 2-month re-up.
I'm rocking graphic tees and J's till I'm 80.
I'm rocking
face
graphic
emoji.
tees and J's, so I'm 80. Riggs says for the 2-month re-up. Starting a business over trends is a dumb AF, Trey says. They need to pay the bills, shop with them more than just bangers, G-Face says. It's rough out here right now. And that's the thing, bro. That's the thing that will, like, blows my mind sometimes, right? Like, what blows my mind is that, like, you know, a lot of these, I'm not saying specifically influencers, but like some of the podcasts or like videos that I would see that, or like photos of like, you know, people, you know, influencers taking pictures of the store owner, whether if it's Nigel, whether if it's like Chris Gibbs, or if it's like, you know what I'm saying? Or what's his name? Angelo, that runs Awake. Right? And like, these are like the people that complain about resellers and like praising these brands and like, oh, the resellers are ruining the culture, woody woody whoop. But the people that are backdooring the pairs are the brands themselves. I don't know, man. Like, it's kind of mind blowing to think, man. That's why it's like, the things that people say on social media and then like how they present themselves on social media, it's like, dude, like, these are the same people complaining about resellers, but they're literally taking a picture of the person that backdoors the pairs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just like, let that sink in, chat. Let that sink in. Right? The people that are like huge supporters of the brand, like literally know that there are the ones that are really knowingly that their shit is getting backdoored, right? And then these are the same people like that supposedly hate resellers. But let's go ahead and like, you know, I don't know. That's like my thing. That's why I say at the end of the day, it's like, you know, that's why I don't really, if you want to resell, that's up to you. Like, because reselling and backdooring, dude, that shit's gonna be in the sneaker game forever. You know, it's in the game forever, bro. It's been like that for many years, right? It's been like that for many years, dude. What happened to the Stranger Things merch on Sneakers app? I thought that already dropped, or did it not? Trey, thank you so much for the $2 donation.
Arroba Treiveno donated $2. No mercy for people who F us over or try to rob us.
Shout out to Trey for the 2. No mercy for people who F us over or try to rob us, Trey says. And also, okay, let me ask you guys this. Let me ask y'all a genuine question. Can you be a reseller but still be a sneakerhead? So meaning like, is a person that collects sneakers, right? Hypothetically, if I was a sneakerhead, right, that was buying stuff, and I have a bunch of stuff in my sneaker collection for the personal, and I resell on the side, am I still a sneakerhead? Am I still can you be a sneakerhead and still be a reseller? Am I still a sneakerhead? I feel like, because that was some of the comments that I was seeing on Twitter, was that like, right, if you're a reseller and you're still collecting shoes, I seen a comment saying like, do you really love the shoe because you are a reseller and you know you're gonna make money off of it, or do you really genuinely love the shoe, right? I seen that a lot on social on yesterday on Twitter, right? How like people were criticizing resellers because do they really love it because they love the shoe, or do they love it because of the price point of the value of the shoe that they're about to sell? Okay. 2, in my head, whenever I was thinking about this, think about this, chat. Okay. You see a lot of influencers, right, on social media that gets seeded a lot of pairs, right? Like, let's talk about seeding. Seeding meaning like, okay, a lot of these brands are sending me say for instance, like Nike sent me a pair of the Air Max 1000s. Okay. I'll give you guys my honest opinion. I genuinely like the shoe. I like the colorway, right? There's all the stuff that I don't, some of the other colorways that I don't like. I've criticized a lot about the release, how like I did not make a personal review on it because I feel like there's no reason why I should make a personal review on it if they barely drop sizes. And that's my personal opinion, right? Maybe that's the reason why they didn't want to send me all the rest of them, right? They sent the rest of the Air Max 1000s to other influencers, right? But I didn't get another one after that. Maybe they got upset because I genuinely gave my true opinion, okay, that I did not want to make a review on the Air Max 1000s because I said to myself, I was like, why should I make a review on a shoe that I feel like nobody's going to hit on? Because if you really looked at the Air Max 1000s, even the Air Max 95,000s, like no offense on Zellerfeld or Nike, is that there's barely any pairs. So like, why should I review a shoe that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's how I felt about the Air Max 1000s. But anyways, going back to my point is that seeding pairs to influencers, right? I see not one negative comment about a shoe that gets seeded from any influencers. Not one, right? Like, they give this persona where I feel like that, oh, it has to be genuine or like just have your opinion, but none of the opinions are bad. Like, none of the opinions. There's no way, in my personal opinion as a consumer, there's no way every single shoe that gets seeded to an influencer is a good shoe. But at the end of the day, I get it at the same time because, like, you know, it's like, all right, well, if I say something nice about it, then I'll get more of the product. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Versus, like, do they really love the shoe? That's my point, right? Like how people are criticizing resellers. Do they love the shoe because of the value of the sneaker that they're about to sell? But like, if you look at the influencers, do you really love the shoe, or is it because you got seeded the shoe, right? I don't know. I think about that kind of stuff. Like, do you really like the shoe, or is it because you got seeded the shoe? Can't badmouth your sponsor. The thing is, like, most of the time, it's not like you're gonna badmouth the sponsor. It's like you're not getting paid for it. They're just giving you a free pair of shoe. That you're getting free shoes, bro. That's all it is. They're not paying you extra to review it. Like, I'll give you the whole transparency with me. Like when Zellerfeld or whoever emailed me about the Air Max 1000 getting sent to me, they didn't pay me extra to say anything good about it. They literally just said, hey, like, we're gonna send you a free pair of Air Max 1000s. We want to get your opinion about it. I gave my opinion about it. I like the shoe, but I don't agree on the amount of pairs that they release. But I mean, it's a cool shoe. So, but they didn't pay me like, oh, here's $2,000 extra to review it. No, they didn't pay me extra to do that. So No one gives influencers shit for pretending to like the sneakers to build a platform, Flipper Drip says. Yeah, it's just a personal preference, right? Like, nobody gives the influencers shit for yeah, it's like, it's a choice. It's absolutely a choice at the end of the day. Like, because like, is as an influencer, like, I get it, is that like influencers know that they feel like these brands are watching them since they're putting out a review of the sneaker, be like, okay, I have to say something nice about this company, because like if I don't, or if I don't put out a review, I just feel like, you know, they won't send me anything anymore. You know what I mean? So if Nike sends me free anything, it's 10 out of 10 for me. Deadly Venom says. Yeah, I'm sure, because that's the point, right? Like, people want, you know, people don't mind free stuff. You know, I get it. What's Rafi's cousin doing on the screen? That's so freaking crazy, bro. You see that? Listen, those Kicking with SB is my boy, bro. Like, leave him alone, okay? Don't ban him, no nothing. But see, those are the type of comments that just go over people's heads sometimes. But it's okay for an Asian get criticized because, you know what I'm saying, because we all look alike. All right, but if it's any, hey man, listen, all I'm all the having sneaker content creators that moved on were not here for sneakers in the first place. They still doing it. Flipper Drip says. There's someone can on Twitter who's glazing Nike. Juju says. But trust me, I'm not offended. But I'm just saying, like, come on, bro. I knew that was gonna happen eventually. When the VAG comes in the mail, you better know what time it is. She gave me PTSD. But I mean, at the end of the day, I wanted to get you guys opinions about this. You know, because I had a couple of people reach out to me asking me my opinions about, you know, how I felt about what she had to say about it. But like, I mean, I don't really care, bro. Like, I really don't. Like, if she feels that way and she feels like the sneaker game is dead, that's her opinion. But other than that, like, I would care less, bro. I would absolutely care less, bro. You know, where Tester is different, but those I was watching, I think Raffle is gonna be 2026. Where Tester is different, but these mofos be watching, I think Raffle gonna be on 2026. What she was? Wait, what? If we take social media away, would there still be resellers? Would shows still? Well, the thing is also, it's like, man, like a lot of the influencers don't really have a say in anything in that sort. Like, when it comes to like people's how people feel about the sneaker game, like they just like to review shoes, right? Like, for instance, like some YouTubers out there, they don't really put their nose into like you know, expressing their opinion about the sneaker game. They just review the shoe and that is it, right? Like, they just review the shoe and that's it, and they just move on. Rav, would you do a 20 versus 1? What? Rav don't care because if it's up or down, Rav always going to be here, W Rod says. I mean, I don't know. Like, I try to, like, the thing is, as a how can I put this, bro? Like, as an influencer or a content creator, bro, like, I don't know. I feel like I just don't want to get off track, right? Get off track of why I started all this, dude. And I think that is what some influencers tend to forget, is that why they started it all. Why they started all this, man. Like, I don't know. I started doing this because I like sneakers. I like talking to people. It gets me, you know, it brings me out of the reality of like just my 9 to 5, because I was working my 9 to 5 still before this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I hated working and talking to coworkers sometimes, or hated my boss, and just feel like sneakers and like talking to people I didn't know online like this was like I just got away with all that bullshit. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's just for the love. Exactly. It's just for the love of the game, dude. I just love doing this because I like to buy shoes, just buy what we like, and just provide some of the information that people want, you know? It gets people going, Big Beat says. Yeah, it really does. But I don't know. The sneaker game is what it is, and like I've come to realize that like you just have to adapt to it. You know? I mean, don't get me wrong. I've complained many, many times, and I still complain. I complain many, many times, and I still complain. I still do it from this day. But like I've learned in the sneaker game is that we have adapted. So a lot of us have adapted to it. Where like, okay, like if the shoe isn't as popping as it used to, that's okay. Like it's fine. That is okay. That doesn't necessarily mean that sneakerheads are like switching up, or like it's just like people have like, for instance, like some people in here are like, dude, Raff, I have enough 4s. Like I don't know how many Jordan 4s I need, and that's fine. If you want to go switch over to a different, you know, something different because you have too many of the same silhouettes, that's fine too. You know, I have that fatigue, not fatigue, but like I have that, there's time to time be like, okay, well, I have all these shoes. You know what? I want to get rid of it and just have a new rotation. Like I'm that type of sneakerhead too. Like where I have all these shoes that I haven't worn in a while. I was like, you know what? Let me get rid of all this stuff. And then all the new stuff that I'm going to get that I like could be in my new rotation. Because then after that, like what are all these shoes are going to do? They're just going to sit in your closet, right? Like I understand there's some sneakerheads out there that cannot get rid of anything. And I totally understand that as well. You know, I did because people asked me to do it so they have a place to go at night and was there drama free and place to chill. I hated being in the front of the camera at first, Rami says. There we go. But Rami, you need to do more than streaming, bro. You got to do more than streaming. Dude, I keep pressing you. You gotta keep posting vids. Sell shoes I don't wear, Treyway says. I need a downsize too. I'm sure a lot of people in here need a downsize. Like everyone comment down below if you're ghost watching as well. How many pairs of shoes do you guys have? How many pairs of shoes do you guys have? How many pairs? I chilled out for a bit because I have too many still DS, so I'm picky, the red says. Hey, I just put out a vid. Nice, Rami. Like what? Once every 6 months? Once every 6 months, huh? Rami forced me to be on camera and now I'm addicted. Iron Deli Venom says. One too many. 220 plus. See, that's the thing, chat. You guys can't be complaining whenever you guys see it. Look how many. Let that sink in too. Let that sink in, chat. Y'all got too many damn shoes. And then you're complaining that you can't hit on a black cat. And you got so many shoes that y'all can't hit on, but y'all got like 500 pairs of shoes that you haven't worn. Trey for the $2 donation.
600.
Shout out my boy Trey has 600 pairs of sneakers. I believe that too. All these hoarders, bro. Yeah, see? Listen, I get it, bro. The FOMO is real. Whenever you see everybody hit but yourself, like I get it. But like, dude, you guys have so many freaking shoes that you haven't worn where you could get rid of at least like 4 of them. Like y'all complaining. Y'all got like 200 plus pairs of shoes, bro. I've only got like 20 pairs, Loudpack says. Not mentioning the stock, but I get it. It's not the amount of shoes that y'all have. It's just the principle how the shoe drops go. And I get it. All trolling and jokes aside, I get it why people complain because it's the principle, right? And people be like, you know, you got like 500 pairs of shoes, you good. But it's just the principle how the releases are gonna go. But I want you guys to realize, right? That is just the reality that's just the reality of just the sneaker space in general, right? And this is true. It gets pointed out, right? Nike creates the sneakers. Brands create these sneakers. We create the culture. Okay? Us people create the culture of sneakers today. Okay? And like reselling is going to be around forever in the sneaker space. And I think I've accepted the fact that I've already accepted a long time ago that reselling is literally part of the sneaker space. Like it really is. Like some people would say like it's not about the culture in the sneaker space, but it's really it makes a huge difference, right? It makes a huge difference, man. It gets people going, bro. It keeps people going. You know, like, let's be honest here, chat. Like, if there was no, okay, let me ask y'all this. If there was no, hypothetically, if there was no reselling involved with like today's sneakers, do you guys think that all shoes wouldn't be like, for instance, like Travis Scott wouldn't be hyped? Like, I feel like, me personally, okay, that reselling, a shoe that resells, builds up a lot of hype with a sneaker, in my personal opinion. Like, it really does. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. You feel me? Like, that reselling, a shoe that resells, like, I don't know. You guys let me know, though. I usually wear them if I have a second pair. I feel like we have this recycled conversation every time, months or so. Yeah, because like it gets brought up again because when a topic gets brought up, like for instance, like with that video, it's gonna be related to like a lot of things that we've talked about before, right? Like, it's a whole cycle. It is all cycle, but just a different situation, right? But the same topic, right? Like I'm sure we've talked about this conversation many times. But it's just the reality of just like, not the reality of it, but it's just the topic of the conversation of what gets brought up. You know, it gets brought up all the time on social media all the time. It really does. It's just someone different, right? Good luck on the reachbacks if there were no resellers, Flipper Drip says. Well, I just entered more raffles. Reselling today is controlled market. That's what makes it hyped and it sells out, I guess. No one would be invested this much, G-Face says. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, if I don't hit, I just move on. Like, for instance, like the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low, like, I moved on from the shoe, dude. I'm sure a lot of you guys are moved on. I'm sure some of you guys paid resale for the Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott fragments. But I've absolutely moved on from that shoe, dude. Like, if I can't hit, I can't hit. And just move on to the next one. I'm sure there's going to be a dope-ass collab next year in 2026 that we're all going to hit on. And we're going to call it... Dude, like Undefeateds, Black Cats, Black Metallic 5s, all these shoes that drop this year, people are going to forget about them the next following year. And then we're going to see more crash outs for the next hype drop. So, that's just how it works, bro. Are you reselling during the release or before the release? For example, the Crocs Ripples. Are you reselling during the release or before? Are you asking me if I'm reselling? I'm not or Iceman, I'm not a reseller, but if you want me to talk for other people, if you should release or before or after or during the release, I don't know. It's how you wanna move, bro. Raph, you'd be out of a job if it weren't for the resellers because nobody would care about shoes. You need the resellers, KJK5 says. Do you need the resellers in the sneaker game? Is that the question? Do we need the resellers in the sneaker game? Right? Because you're saying we need the resellers in the sneaker game. Raph, move on because the market will be flooded with fakes, Iceman says. People who take pre-orders are resellers, the red says. What's the stock numbers for? The stock numbers are for the SBs, if anybody was asking. But I think it was a good topic. This was a topic that I wanted to talk about this morning because I didn't realize that a lot of people had opinions about it, but I feel like if anybody is on Twitter, everyone tends to, have their opinions about certain topics. So I get it. But when they go under retail, I'm with it, Cleveland says. I am at a point where I have enough shoes. I am not about having shoes I don't wear, CJ says. Well, the thing is, we've talked about this before. Not everybody could get to their shoes because, like, once you want to get to the shoes, right? It's like another shoe releases. It's like there's a shoe that releases every single week. That guy thinks reselling equals hype and interest. W. Rod says, everyone serves a purpose in the sneaker game, even the resellers. King says. The pre-order boys selling fakes to y'all. Trey says, I'm not buying any shoes at 10 a.m. I'm getting some mangoes. Cushy says, nice. But I appreciate everybody being involved. It depends. Do you want to buy sneakers that aren't available from Nike or Foot Locker or JD? Then yes, you need resellers. Flipper Drip says. Yeezys fell off so hard. Juju says. Yeezys fell off. Well, I mean, Yeezys is just over. That's it. It's not really, the fall off on Yeezys was just bad relationship and bad business on both parties. And that's the reason why Yeezys fell off, you know? And plus that was like Ye's goal in the beginning, like to have everybody own a pair of Yeezys. You know, it was a nice little run, but I mean, it is what it is. People just moved on from it. But it was definitely a huge, you know, part of the sneaker game during its time. Like everyone was fiending off of it. So, or fiending for it. Even I went to Nike and they sold out. Hella people doubled up in line. I feel like I'm playing Minecraft when I try to dig a shoe out of my closet at this point, Deleon says. Fear of God Adidas fell off harder. $80 the outlets. Well, I remember when Jerry Lorenzo went to Adidas. Dude, I had this conversation with somebody. I don't know who it was. But Jerry Lorenzo, when he moved from Nike to Adidas, like, he was like, the fact that his drop didn't do well at all with Adidas, his first drop, he got so much criticism from like the public, and he was arguing with the consumers in his comment section on Instagram. I don't know who I had that conversation with. If anybody remembers, if you were there during that time, Jerry Lorenzo deadass had like arguments with random people on social media on his own IG post, because people were criticizing his drops, how like the sizing was off, the drop was trash, and he was upset, and just none of the stuff that he sold was selling out. So I don't know if that was the reason why he was upset, but like people were in his comments like arguing with him. He thought he had the aura like Kanye or Travis, because she says, I mean, he got the bag regardless with Adidas, but it's just like, you know, sometimes it works out the first time, but the second time it's like it doesn't work out. Not every single drop is gonna do well, right? Like sometimes it's not gonna do well, sometimes it's gonna do good, and sometimes it won't. You know, it just depends. You just gotta drop the next product and see if that hits. Sup Raph, sup fam, what up Aaron? What's good, dude? The Yeezy website is alive and kicking. He drops new stuff periodically. Do you own any casual shoes or boots? Martin says. Like, what do you mean casual shoes or boots? The rage bait is funny to me. People call the Shilohs a consolation prize and said the Undefeateds are garbage. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Like, the thing is like, well, the thing is like with the Undefeated, it's a great shoe, but I feel like Nike and Jordan brand failed on that release. By not like the marketing was great, the rollout was great, but like the quality issues was horrible on that shoe, which it is what it is. People are still gonna buy it regardless. But like Chicago One Lows, like I've seen so many reviews saying like putting the Chicago One Lows in their face and be like, meh, like these are just, here's another Chicago One Low. That is just like, for me, it's like, holy crap, man, it's mind boggling. Like Chicago One Lows with the big swoosh. This is the first time in a long time that like Nike brought back the big swoosh, and it's just a meh, you know. But I mean, like I said, it hits different than other people, and I get it. You know, it's different. It might be more personal for others, and some people just be like, oh, it's just another Jordan 1 Low. You know, so the excitement, it just depends on, you know, not everybody's going to get the same excitement that you do with certain shoes, right? Like, just once again, your sneaker of the year is not going to be the same as everybody else's, right? Some people like the collabs more than the OG colorways. And that is okay, right? That is fine. That's just their opinion, right? Instantly, the Chicago One Lows could be sneaker of the year, in my opinion. Medium pants you got to get a small. Wait, what? You going for the SB Dunks? No, I'm passing on the Krampuses today. Jordan 1 Lows are cooked like overcooked, Martin says. I got the Royal Lows on sale from Nike. Thought you'd be proud. There you go. Dude, what happened? My light just turned off. Did you guys see that? It's a freaking ghost, bro. Did you guys see that? My light turned off. Jordan 1s are dead. Remember, Tito says. No, don't. Let's not get on that topic anymore, bro. It'll get brought up again, but I'll save it for a spicy day. Okay, I'll save it for a spicy day, bro. I'll save it for a spicy day. His models be like 6'3", modeling his pants and sizing be 100 Raff. Would it have been best to leave the undefeateds as a grail? I mean, if that's a grail to you, that's fine. You know, like for me, white cement 4s are, I feel like that's a grail. Bread 4s are a grail. Like there's certain shoes that are a grail to some people than others, you know. It's like, oh, Rav, how is this a grail if it doesn't go for anything in the resale market? Listen, a shoe doesn't have to resell for a lot for it to be a grail for somebody. Okay, to somebody. Like it doesn't. Like it absolutely does not. A shoe does not have to resell for a lot of money in order for it to be a grail. It just doesn't. My question for people with a lot of pairs, especially Jordans, do you keep your boxes? How do you store them? People just store them in the closet. Some people just like stack them. At some point, like, especially if you're like Trey, I'm calling out Trey. Especially if you're like Trey, he said he got 600 shoes. Bro, at some point, it's gonna lean like this way. Like legit, it's gonna lean like this way. Jordan 3's Black Hats cements is my grail. Like I know the homie Gray, aka that dude don't have he doesn't have sneaker containers. The man just stacks all his shoes all at once. I feel bad for the shoes that are on the bottom getting squished. I'm definitely grabbing the retail pairs for the Chicago Lows, and that will be 3 if nobody wants. It'll hold on. I'll hold on to a few. 490E says. I have my shoes in storage that I pay for every month. There you go. I store them in clear boxes for display and keep on boxes on the attic. Lean it with the rock with it. Facts, V. That's basically what it's doing. It's literally like leaning to the right or to the left. That's how it goes sometimes. So every closet in my house have boxes. All the boxes unfold and break down. Put them in bags in basements. Big okay, there you go. Raph, you going for the LeBron fit? Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna pass. 341. I store my sneaker boxes in Home Depot boxes and store them in attics, Marvin says. Someone should come with the Jenga Sneakerheads edition game. Who's a member in here? Where's all my members? Guys, it's almost Christmas time. You already know. Hey, man, listen. We are doing another giveaway. We are doing a giveaway on the Air Jordan 11. Air Jordan 11 Gamma Blues. Okay, you guys already know what it's gonna be about. You remember what we did like last year? Does anybody remember that we stacked those boxes and we put question marks on them? So we're doing a mystery box giveaway here on the stream. Meaning last year what we did is that we had these square boxes and we did giveaways. And so like we would let people pick each box, and then that, you know, some boxes would be empty, some boxes would have something inside. So we are going to be doing a giveaway. All right. So Gamma Blue 11's giveaway for all my members. Okay. Also, it's going to be like the December giveaway type deal that we do every single year. We give something away every single year. So we're doing Gamma Jordan 11s, and we might, you know, put some random giveaways inside, you know, some of these mystery boxes. So it's going to be fun. Super excited about it, and that's probably going to be starting maybe in 2 weeks. So should be very, very fun. Ready for the Gamma. So if you guys want to be a part of it, just become a member here on this channel. Really do appreciate you guys for the love and support, man. We're getting towards the end of the year, and I'm extremely, extremely excited. You know, what's in store for us in 2026. Terrence, thank you so much for the re-up. Community garden on my grails, and no one gives a shit about. We got about 9 more minutes. 9 more minutes, chat. 9 more minutes. I have a nice little unbagging for you guys. A nice little unbagging here shortly. So put a prize in every box, even if it's just a sticker or something. Oh yeah, I mean, we probably have to do that. I don't know how many boxes we're gonna do this year, but it's gonna be fun. Super excited about it. How much these Soul Glows 3s going for on GOAT? Tristan says. I'm not sure. I'll pay resale if I can't hit. Loud Pack says, what's the overall stock numbers for the SBs? 5,002 pairs. It's not a size 8 mystery box, Z Hutch. It's gonna be anybody's size. 5,002 pairs. 5,002 pairs is what we're looking at. 5,002 pairs. All right, that's what we're looking at. Any restocks on the Black Cats, Raff? We'll probably see it soon. I'm sure Black Cat Air Jordan 4s will restock. You know, I'll let you guys know. I'm sure, you know, Black Cats are going to be talked about for a while, just because, you know, now that, you know, Black Cats go for some money, people are going to be, you know, dragging that shoe to the goddamn ground, since it's going for, you know, some money. But also, if anybody just tapped in with us, the Solefly Air Jordan 3 raffle is going to go live in about 7 minutes as well, on top of the hour. Tomorrow, the Air Max 95 Undefeateds raffle is going to go live tomorrow as well. We have the Krampuses today. We also have the book College Navy Dark Obsidians. We have those dropping. We have a red colorway. I think there's a couple of colorways dropping as well. So we have that going on. We have the LeBrons dropping. So there's a lot going on in the next couple of days, because tomorrow is going to be the Air Max 95s Undefeateds. We also have the box logos on Thursday, and then we have tomorrow. We have the Kobe's dropping tomorrow as well. So there's a good amount of stuff dropping. We have the Paris Saint Germain's dropping tomorrow. Is anybody going for these 5s? Anybody going for these? Copper drop on these. Can you put the stock numbers on the Krampuses dunked? Yeah, I got you, man. Here it is. There's stock numbers for the Krampuses if you want them. All right. Anybody going for the PSGs tomorrow? Anybody? Are the Bugs Bunny 8s releasing at the end of the December? Most likely, yes. Remember, there's a lot of stuff dropping. We got the Kobe 6s, Action Bronsons dropping this month, which is going to be a good drop. We got the Griffies dropping. We got the Gammas. A lot of stuff going on before the end of the year, dude. And we haven't even talked about the sneaker code stuff. So we'll start talking about that here shortly as well. I'm all over the Bugs Bunnies. My Krampus's dunks arrived today, Trey says. The Amumanir 5s or 6s are loaded up on Sneakers app as well. Are they really? Amumanir 6 loaded up? Where are they? Where? I don't see it. Amumanir 6s are loaded up. I don't see them. Unless they loaded them late. Unless it's... Oh, there it is. Wait, what? Sold out? When these drop? These dropped on Sneakers app? When these drop? Am I tweaking? Did we miss it? Unless they just loaded it up and then... I don't know. Drops on the 5th, so they're dropping this week. We got Amumanir Air Jordan 6s. The Black Cat's arriving today. I might have an extra Black Cat Jordan 4 in a size 8 if anybody needs it for retail. I might have an extra one. I might have to pick it up today. Yeah, I'll let you guys know though. If I got an extra pair of size 8 for retail, if anybody needs it, but I'll let you guys know by tomorrow or today or tomorrow morning if I end up picking it up today. So I might pick up another one if anybody needs it. So we got about 5 minutes, chat. 5 more minutes. Drops Friday. Okay, so Amumanir Air Jordan 6s drop on Friday. Okay, gotcha. A lot of stuff going on. Wow. Sheesh. Need an extra size 12 right here. Rav J says, I'll take it. So yeah, the thing is, the only thing I ask from you guys, is just to pay shipping. Okay. I listen, if I'm trying to help you guys, please, I don't want to pay shipping for you guys. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to help, but I mean, I'm doing a lot of you guys a favor. Okay. Cause someone tried to buy one of my pairs the other day, which he did. He still bought it. But he didn't want to pay shipping. And I was like, bro, like, why? I'm not gonna pay shipping for you. Like, so just know that, please. All right. They're like, well, then you're selling the shoe over retail. I was like, bro, that's the point. Like, I'm trying to help you to get it for retail, but at least pay for shipping. Like, I was like, come on, bro. I was trying to help somebody out. It was like, why? That's over retail. You're lying to the people. I was like, bro, huh? Like, I'm not gonna pay shipping for you. Retail plus 200 shipping. Yeah. Come on, bro. Like, I'm here to help, but like, dude. I'm here to help, bro. Okay, I'm here to help, but like, I'm not paying the extra $15, $20 for your shipping. Retail plus shipping is standard. Yeah, it's standard. You know what I'm saying? Like, better paying extra, like $350. I don't know, bro. Like, I never came across somebody that doesn't want to pay for shipping, bro. It's like, I listen, you know what I mean? So, but all the pairs that I've sold off retail, there was someone that was really nice that ended up giving me a little extra, which you guys don't need to do. Just all I ask is how much I paid for and shipping. That's it. So, let's see on to the next. To legit says, I thought my membership perks include with free shipping. Rami says, yeah, especially if you put in the footwork yourself. Yeah, it's all good, dude. I need a size 10. What up to Jack? What's good, dude? Call him out, Rav. No. It's all good. It's I'm not making it a big deal, but I'm just saying to anybody that I try to help out, just please add shipping. That's it. So, Ravi trying to tax? No. Yeah, you got to pay the tax, Vegas tax too, bro. It's like $238 after $239 after tax. All right. Raph, if you offered it to them, that means you gave them EA, and JD don't charge shipping for EA shipping. JK, that's crazy. Yeah, that's yeah, it's all good though. I mean, as long as I help someone out, it's all good. I don't want to make it a big deal. I'm just letting you guys know for the future reference. We got 2 minutes though. 2 minutes, chat. Get a Raffy free shipping coupon. Morning, Rav. What's good, dude? What up, man? Good morning. Size 10 black hat. Anyone? J Pin says, man, listen, if I was to put enough footwork for everybody, I would have, bro. Like, it was just, dude, I hated the fact that shoe dropped on Black Friday, man. I could have copped way more than 6 pairs. Literally could have, but it was just too hectic out there in the public, man. It was too crazy. At least some canes. What up, Synergy? What the heck is dropping? Oh, we got 1 minute. The Krampuses. Let me know, chat. Or anybody going for the books? Let me know as well. And then the Solefly raffle is going to go live in about a couple seconds. So if you guys need the link for the Solefly Air Jordan 3s, the equal raffle, it is pinned in the chat if you guys need it, okay? So need a 15, Raffy, if you could help. Yeah, if I could magically see pairs out in the public, I'll 100% try to grab them. Like the Nard Wars that are dropping this weekend. When I go sign up for the raffle, when it goes live, I'll sell it to anybody that needs a pair for retail if I end up hitting, which my chances are very low. I don't ever hit at my local skate shops. So here we go, chat. Let me know once you guys are pending. Follow your weird world too, asking for sure you didn't actually work. $15. Yeah, it's all good, bro. You know, I try my best, but it is what it is, man. You're not going to come across good apples, man, you know? Passing on the Solefly 3s, Tyler says. Yeah, I'm passing on the 3s. The raffle is now live on the Soleflies. The link is pinned in the chat. And then we also have these dunks dropping this morning. Just let me know once you guys are pending. Good luck to everybody. Anybody that is going for the SBs. So I'd be pissed if I needed a size 12 black cat and I saw Rav walking out the mall with the last one. Yo, listen, the thing is, will I be that guy to grab the last one? I don't know, bro. I've never been in a situation where like I grabbed the last pair. I grabbed one of the last pairs, a size 8 at Nike, but at least it was my personal, right? Pending, why the F not? Flipper Drip says, there you go. Good luck. Let me know once you guys are pending. Comment down below pending. These are the ugliest SBs I've ever seen. I'm not a big fan of them at all. I'm not a big fan of them. If you like them, that's totally up to you if you're a fan of them. All right. But yeah, I see everybody getting back to me on IG. I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as possible, but I'll let you guys know in the morning if I end up getting the pairs. the size 8. It might be, by the way, chat, it might be multiple. Okay, I have a homie that hit way too many raffles, and he's not a reseller like that. He just wants to get rid of them. So I might have a couple other sizes. I will 100% let you guys know. Okay, if anybody's hitting me up right now, I'll hit up my homie and I'll let you guys know what sizes he has that he's trying to get rid of, and he's trying to get rid of them for retail for me. So I was like, yeah, I might know some people that will hit, but as of right now, it's only a size 8. But if he has other sizes, I'll let you guys know for sure. So they made me grab the last pair of 4s because this dude looped. He hit on all the raffles. He hit on literally every single raffle that he could think of out here in Vegas. And he went to Undefeated. He went to Nike. I don't know how many pairs he got, but I'll let you know for sure. Yeah, no, for sure. Mr. Sheridan, if there's other sizes other than like an 8, I'll let you guys know for sure, man. This kind of look like brown velvets. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Let me know once you guys are pending, man. Oh, they made me grab the last pair of 4s in front of their homies. That's so crazy. I don't know how many pairs Queso picked up. I don't know, man. Probably a ton, bro. Probably a ton. GG's, what up, man? These SB Krampuses look like Stranger Things. Retro Vibes, Mike Swirl says. Got him in a size 11.5. Got him? Let me know. There's only 5,000 pairs that drop, bro. 5,000 pairs. 5,000 pairs, bro. I'm in Vegas, Raph. Meetup. Yeah, if you're locally, yeah, of course, bro. If I end up hitting. Size 9 just sold out. I think these are going to sell out, bro. 100%. Oh my god, 9.5 and 13, please, and use this coupon. Whatever, Rami. Good luck, collection fam. Hit on the black shirt. Pinning on 11.5, rocking the Jordans until we are over 100. Got the W size 11 on the Krampuses. There we go. Congratulations, passing. Big sizes are gone. Let me see. I mean, 5,000 pairs. That's not a whole lot. Oh wow, dude, these are flying. These are flying. Only at size 8 is the biggest size. Size 8 is the biggest size. Dude, these flew. Holy dude, these flew. Yeah, what up, Mr. Sneaks? What up, dude? How'd you feel last night that Jey Uso crashed out, bro? He's gonna do a heel turn, bro. I think what's gonna happen, bro, I feel like he could be turning he's gonna turn on freaking Roman, bro. Low key. Gone all the way to 8s. No way L on 10. I could probably hit right now. They gone. Sold out already? It's only been like a couple minutes. I wonder if Undefeated got these dunks. SB dunks. I'm surprised they didn't even get them. Oh, they did. They sold out on Undefeated. Damn. The girls' main event last night was epic, Mr. Sheridan says. Yeah, they're definitely building up. It's probably going to be like a 6-man tag team match for the title. Size 7.5 and below, chat. Man, these flew, bro. These absolutely flew. Yeah, these freaking flew, man. Raffle in general chat. Trey posted one of his closets. Yeah, I'll check it out here shortly after the release is officially over. Big size, yeah, big. All the big sizes freaking flew. What was the big? Oh yeah, see, for the bigger size, they didn't even have enough stock on the bigger size. There was like under like 500 pairs. Cooked in a size, got an L in a size 10. When EA be on the 11s next week Tuesday. Next week Tuesday is for the Gamma Blue 11s. So Gamma Blue 11s are going to be next week Tuesday for EA. If anybody in here Finish Line and JD Sports, that's going to go live next week. So just be prepared. Next week is a big week for the 11s, man. I'm taking Saturday off again because I know next week Saturday is going to be a big Saturday for everybody for these Gammas. So 5K pairs, I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, it was 5,000 pairs. I mean, those freaking flew. And I'd assume that anybody that was a big fan of SBs would probably go for these as well, you know, or anybody like that likes Krampuses. Shop owners bought these so they can sell for $220. I don't know. And my personal opinion, dude, like for me, SBs, this is an example where like motherfuckers are gonna be complaining like, oh, SB this, SB that, SB this, and then like when the next SB hype comes around, all of a sudden, right? Where's all my SB heads in here, bro? Let them know, man. So many people just like making fun of like a silhouette that dies down or like not everybody's liking, and then when the next hype SB comes out, all of a sudden everybody wants it, bro. You can't make this stuff up, bro. You can't make this up. You absolutely can't make this up, bro. All right? You can't make this up. Where's all my SB heads in here? Just wait. SB is going to have its moment again. Just watch. SB is, just because we had really good years on SB, just wait. Just because it's no one really is digging the SBs right now and last year. Just wait until a really good year of SBs. And everybody's going to be fiending for SBs again. Always want the SBs and get the bricks and bangers. SB, baby, Trey Miner says. I don't own any one SB, bro. You know what I know this sounds like out of the loop, but bro, I have absolutely been looking at my tracking number for my SGAs. I can't wait to get my Shy 001s in. I am so excited. I have never been excited for a shoe in a while. I told you guys, I just been on this weird run. I just been on this weird run, bro. On like grabbing shoes that I was not expecting to grab this year. Like, I just been on this weird run, chat. Like, absolutely on this weird run. Like, you could judge me or all you want, but like, I am so excited to get these Shy 001s in. I just can't wait to hoop. I can't wait to hoop. I get to hoop today. I get to hoop Saturday and Sunday again. Solefly 3s is now open. If you guys need a link, it's on Equal. The link is pinned in the chat. Mike, would you say go true to size or half size up? I went half size up on my Shy 001s, bro. The blue ones are fire, bro. I've been watching videos on reviews of them. They look so good on feet. Still buying SBs. I'm happy for the hype going down on them, Marvin says. I am 95 Air Max 95 December 3rd. Yeah, so the raffle goes live tomorrow for the Air Max 95s. It's tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's what it is, man. You still lifting the weights, Raph? Dude, Tony, it's been a while. No, I haven't. I just been playing a lot of basketball, bro. I weigh 156 now. Dude, I lost a good amount of weight. John, thank you so much for the 2-year re-up. Do finish line points carry over into the new year? It just depends. Yes, it does. Yes and no. Just depends of how active you've been. I went true, but you'll be okay. A half size up. Okay. Those Shies are dope. All red. The all red ones are really, really nice. He said those Shies are hella comfy. Hopefully. Didn't they drop already? Jojo Dancer says the Air Max 95s. The Air Max 95s dropped over there in ComplexCon. So didn't they drop already? But yeah, let me show you guys this unbagging real quick. I got a bunch of stuff. So what's it called? Civil did a 50% off Black Friday sale, and then Dark Sport, which I got a couple stuff from Dark Sport yesterday for 50% off. The wifey actually got me something from Dark Sport for Christmas, and she told me, but she won't tell me what she got me, which is fine. But I just picked up some of my Civil stuff. I already showed you guys that t-shirt that I bought, but I got this varsity jacket for 50% off. So I couldn't pass up on the price, and I got a bunch of other stuff coming in from Civil, and I got this for half off. So this is like their Disney collab, and I got this varsity jacket yesterday, or I got this in yesterday. So super sick varsity jacket, bro. This is their Disney collab. So I don't even know when I'm ever gonna wear this. Maybe when I go back to Disneyland or something. But just pick this up, dude. It was 50% off. Sick ass varsity jacket, man. I want to create my own varsity jacket, like a collection family varsity jacket. Like, it's good quality, really, really good quality. Got this for $90. $90, bro. $90. on the Civil Black Friday sale. The whole site was 50% off. I think it was like for like 15 minutes that they had it for sale. But I ended up getting this for 50% off. Yeah, I know, but the thing, it's been cold out here in Vegas, dude. People don't realize how cold it gets out here in Vegas, man. It really does. Like, right now, it's currently 40 degrees out here in Vegas. 40 degrees. 40 degrees out here in Vegas, bro. Like, it gets pretty damn cold. So, I picked this up yesterday. I can't wait to get the rest of my stuff in as well. So, sweating in Disneyland with that jacket. Yeah, it's going to be in the low 40s, high 30s, and then, you know, the highest it gets, it's in the mid 50s. So, it gets pretty cold out here. Mike took my money all weekend, Francisco says. Sweating at Disneyland with that jacket, it's Roy says. It's 40 degrees here in Houston. Never Too Much says. I need to start wearing my varsity jackets from high school, Rami says. There you go. 13 here this morning. 13 degrees. 13 degrees out there, and where are you at, DH? 13 degrees is freaking nuts, dude. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That's freaking nuts. Where are you looking at? The Air Max 95s. This is on the Undefeated Raffle. Here, if you want the link for the 95s, these are dropping tomorrow. Dropping tomorrow. So we got these dropping tomorrow, and then what else do we have tomorrow? We got the Kobe's. Are you getting Paris 5s? PSG's probably not. Yeah, Raph, I am coming from South Carolina. Sorry, returning with my kids in January. Is going to be colder. It's going to be colder than hoodies. Yeah, I would say it's going to be still cold out here in Vegas in January. Raph copped the Iron Man versus Mega Man A6 yesterday on StockX for $295. Comic included. Let's see if they actually arrived. There we go. What up, Burrito Me Kicks? 20 here in Chicago. Sheesh, Nebraska. Summer starts in January, Kenny Power says. Varsity jacket with the LA exclusive collection fam logo. Be hot, Raph. Moonlight says. Yes, sir. LA 11 a.m. BOGO registration for the sweatshirts. What up, C Wilk? What's good, dude? All right, let's talk about this real quick. All right, you guys ready? I don't know if they show it. Oh my gosh, dude. Who the heck? Hey. Stop. All right, here we go. Let me talk about this real quick, chat. I don't think we talked about this morning, and I want to get you guys' opinions about this real quick for the one time. All right, here we go. Here we go. Did anyone read into this yesterday? This is on the Nike Sneakers app. So Nike is doing a new thing on the Nike Sneakers app called the Sneakers Code. I don't know if you guys looked into this. You guys could actually read into this on your Nike Sneakers app if you want to. Nike announces a Sneakers Code, a new launch experience that unlocks access to exclusive product through discovery of a secret password or code. Sneaker Code is an experience that unlocks access to exclusive product through a discovery on a secret password or code. These passwords could take the form of a trivia answers, special phrases, or other creative formats, and can be found on Nike platforms, partner channels, or maybe hidden on the pair you're looking for next. Okay, let me see. It says to enter the Sneakers Code launch, you'll need to find the password, which might mean using a hint in a sneakers thread, knowing the lore or the trivia, spotting it at a local event, or catching a clue on social media posts. Each Sneakers Code experiences is uniquely designed to reflect the story it represents, so clues may surface in unexpected places. Bro, what? Sneaker code is reserved for special launches that reserve a little mystery chase and an ultimate reward. You won't see a sneakers code on every product, but when it shows up on a drop, you'll know it's something worth paying attention to. So, how do you guys feel about this? Like, I'm curious of how this is going to work. Like, I've seen a lot of people's opinions about this, and it's not good at all. I've seen so many people's opinions about this, and it's not good at all. Absolutely not. I feel like Nike is definitely experimenting a little bit on their end for this type of stuff, just because they want to try something new. Just similar to what they did on the Kobe 3s, where like they did like a pre-order on that joint, and they basically tested it on that shoe to see how it would work. They tried to do the whole like the link where like you had to click a specific link in order to access the actual shoe. And now, since that didn't work out, they're like, okay, well, let's do a sneakers code. So in order to get into the actual drop, you need a code to access the drop. So it could be anywhere. It could be a social media. It could be on like, someone who they're collabing with. They end up posting on Instagram. This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I personally think, okay, this could be a thought, but I feel like they're about to use this on the Jumpman Jacks. I feel like they're about to do this on the Jumpman Jack. Because there's not any other shoe that I could think of that maybe they do this on, I don't know, Tom Sachs. But the only collab that I could think of that is hyped this month is the Jumpman Jacks. It's a three-way collab. You got Travis, you got Chase B, and then you got obviously with the Nike Jordan brand. But like, I feel like they're going to test the waters on this to see how the public is gonna, like, come on, chat. Like, they obviously are gonna test this out some way, somehow. They could do it for the Nard Wars. That's a good one. That's an absolutely good one. The Nard War, the Jumpman Jacks, or we could see it on the bread Jordan 1 High 85s. That's a good one too, Frank. 85 breads. There's a few shoes that I could see them doing it this month. They're definitely not doing it for Alma Mater. Let's be real. They're not doing it for Alma Mater. But those are the shoes that I could absolutely see them testing the waters for. So it won't be a Virgil drop because they did move the Jordan 1 High off-whites on there, but they're absolutely going to do this for this month. There's no way they're just not going to announce this without doing it on one shoe. Or, they could do this for Gammas. But I feel like if it's something that gets posted on social media, then it most likely will be a shoe that they're collabing with. But I could see them with doing it with Nardwar. That's a really good one. Because obviously the code is going to be either a number, it could be a word, it could be anything. It could absolutely be anything, chat. It could be for a Kobe Bryant shoe. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting how this is all going to play out. It's another way to mess with people's heads and Nike being petty. Well, I mean, the thing is, they've already eliminated the fact that they stopped doing a lot of shock drops, right? Like, they've minimized a lot of shock drops and kind of did their own thing, right? Like they've done their own thing all year in 2025. I can't imagine if this ends up being very successful and this kind of caters to the manual users, they're going to keep doing it. Like, clearly, they kind of stopped doing the link drops because it didn't work out for them. They basically chalked it. They're literally, I feel like they're on a board. They write all their ideas on a board and they test it out on a certain shoe and they just cross it off if it doesn't do well for them. Like, for instance, they did the pre-orders on that cam drop and it ended up being just a pre-order on the Kobe 3s. They literally tested that out. Like, that was the first time they've ever done a pre-order on the Nike sneakers app for a shoe. I've never seen something like that. And they tested it on the Kobe 3s because they know that they're going to push a lot of the Kobe 3s next year in 2026. So that was the first time that they've ever done that. We could see that again. We could absolutely see that again. I'm surprised they didn't do it for the Tom Sachs because they did it specifically for the app. It will be for a shoe that has very little hype. It could be, Sean. It absolutely could be. But like, it has to be something that they're collabing with because they're going to post this code somewhere on social media. Like, where else are they going to post it? Like, I could see Chase B posting the code on his IG story, and then you have to put in the code in order to access the shoe. It's not only just a code. It could be a trivia question, right? It's a trivia question to access to the shoe. So if you don't, maybe just hypothetically, like if you don't know anything about Chase B, like maybe it's something that will ask for a trivia question about Chase B, and then you have to answer the question right in order to access the shoe. It could be a multiple choice. Imagine, listen to this, chat. Imagine if it's like a trivia question, and then you put in like if they have like a multiple choice, and if you get it wrong, you can't access the shoe. Imagine if you get the code wrong or like the trivia question wrong, and then you can't access the shoe anymore, right? But I think it's something that you have to type in. Pre-order is diabolical, not gonna lie. Nard Wars has letters on the bottom of the shoe. Remember that. Aiden says, yeah, I mean, like I said, it could be for the Nard Wars. I could absolutely see that happening. That's a really good one. And plus, like, they didn't drop the trap. I'm expecting that the Jumpman Jacks are gonna drop on the Nike sneakers app. Since the Travis Scott fragments didn't drop on sneakers app, since that was exclusively for Japan and Travis site, most likely won't see them on the Nike sneakers app. So, but I'm expecting the Jumpman Jacks to be on sneakers app. Yes, the trivia question is where the Statue of Liberty located, New York or New Jersey, right? That ish only helps cook groups. That's the thing is, JoJo Dancer, we're gonna have to wait and see, right? We're gonna have to wait and see. Because the thing is, like, in order to get the code, the only person that's gonna know the code is the person that they're collaborating with, unless they could see it on the back end of the Nike sneakers app. They could see the code on the back end. Like how, like, if they see the back end of the coding of the Nike sneakers app and they see like what's the expected code to put in order to access the shoe, they could probably see that as well. So I don't know how this is all going to work. So we're going to have to wait and see, right? But this most likely will happen this month. So just keep an eye out. I think this is definitely getting people curious of exactly how this is going to go. Everything is not code protected. Sneakers code is reserved for special launches that deserve a little mystery. Chase, ooh, look at Chase and an ultimate reward. You won't see a sneakers code on every product, but when it shows up on a drop, you'll know it's something worth paying attention to. Code protected drops may be time sensitive. Some products may later release through a public launch. Others will remain exclusive to those who crack the code. Keep your sneakers app updated to stay in the known on upcoming drops and sneaker code launches. So I'm expecting if there's an update on the Nike sneakers app, that's when you know that something is going to happen, right? Because it says keep your sneakers app updated to stay in the know on upcoming drops and sneaker code launches. So if there's an update, so that means it's probably going to come soon, because they're not like, it's probably not, if we're not going to get an update, that means they haven't updated on the Nike sneakers app themselves. So once you see an update, that's when you know that they finally have it loaded up on the back end on the Nike sneakers app. It's just a matter of time, is like when they're going to do it or what shoe it's going to be. Yeah, basically. So like what I'm getting from this is that like once you have access to the code, like when you have the code, it's probably going to be a Leo drop. It's not going to be a 10-minute raffle within like the code sequence. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a Leo drop. Didn't they do a code at the Chicagos for the Undefeated 4s? I don't think so. I don't think they did it for the Undefeateds. Undefeateds was like, what did they do for Undefeated? I think it was like was it like a pass or something, like a raffle pass? Like you have to be at the location in order to enter the raffle? I know, it says Chase. It could be for Chase B's, dude. I could absolutely see them doing it. I think it could be Jumpman Jacks. If that was my guess, it could be Jumpman Jacks. Might be a hint, guys. 1500 says, yeah, it could absolutely be a hint, right? It's either, listen, it's either that you're gonna love this or hate this. But let me ask y'all this. If you're ghost watching as well, hit that like button for all my ghost watchers. Let's run it up to 300 likes. But Jumpman Jacks, chat. Okay, Jumpman Jacks. Is it a cop or is it a drop for Jumpman Jacks, Travis's, Chase B's? Cop or drop on the Jumpman Jacks, Travis Scott, Chase B's? Because it seemed like not too many people wanted the Jumpman Jacks, but I feel like the amount of like marketing they have kind of put into the shoe, I feel like a good amount of people are gonna want them. Like me personally, I'm passing on the shoe. I don't really need this sneaker. I don't think it's all that great, but cop. Is that even a question, Francisco says? Cop, drop. So like 50-50. Definitely a cop, fire. Still thinking about it. Funkabon says, so game time decision. Cop for trade or pass. Drop. Cop. Okay. It's a cop for most people because it's reselling now. Dude, but the thing is, it just depends of how many pairs that they end up releasing, you know? So like, I guess Undefeated for you had to scan the QR code, or so that you know that you were set. Oh yeah, you did have to scan the QR code. Yeah, you're right. But the QR code was for everybody as long as you were like near the area, I think, right? Cop for the wife. Debating. Drop. No look pass. Who is Chase B? Drop it like it's hot. Should have just created a poll, Raff. I mean, it's all good. It gets you guys commenting in the chat, you know what I'm saying? To see who wants them or who doesn't want them, you know? I have to finish the collection. I have all the other Jumpman Jacks. Wow, you have all of them? Golly. How many pairs? So that's red. The red pair, you got the sale pair, you get the mochas, you got the green, and then this is the 5th Jumpman Jack, right? That is set to drop this time around. Okay. I'm good, the red says. The sneaker of the year, Raff. I don't think it's the sneaker of the year for me, but is it in my top 10? Probably not. I actually took down the Google Doc. I'm making a new one today because I was trying to figure out how I could do it for the top 10. I think I'm just gonna I have to make it as a paragraph thing on the Google Doc. So I got a Travis Lowe ready to trade for these. There we go. Yeah, I'm good on the Jumpman Jacks, bro. You guys got it if anybody wants them. It makes it easier for people to buy them if anybody wants them. So unless it's going to be pretty limited with the Jumpman Jacks, Chase B's. But like, have you guys seen? Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Bird Kicks, Chase B's, Travis Scott, Jordan, Jumpman Jacks, 8.5 through a 13 available. He's got a full-size run. It's already getting backdoored. It's already getting backdoored, bro. It's already getting backdoored. I can't imagine how much he's taxing. Does anybody know how much he's taxing the shoe for? How much the shoe going for? Because he taxes way more than how much StockX is asking for. Let me see. Chase B's. Okay, here we go. Asking is $480. It's asking is like 5, 6, so he's probably asking for 1,000. He's probably asking for 1,000. Because he marks his prices over asking on StockX. The Shy Pinks RPK, I think those are not dropping until like next summer, I think. For the next Travis Jordan 1 Low. Like, we're going to have a standstill for Travis's until, like, those pink ones drop. But I feel like a lot of the ladies are going to want those. But it seems like a lot of you guys want them, too. Keep them for that. He said 750 to size 9. So 750 to 800 bucks is probably, that's what he's asking. 750 to 8. That's a lot, dude. I feel like, me personally, like, yeah, I see what they will be, end up $200 just like the rest. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think these are going to be as good, but I mean, that's fine. That's totally fine. If this end up going down to like under 300 bucks, I would not pay resale for this until, like, you know, prices end up settling in, because there's no way this is going to be a $500, $600 shoe. The lighting is horrible. Yeah, it looks like he has like a lamp on and then he took a picture of it. It's not natural lighting. For 1K, might as well buy the 5,000. J Balvin 4's nasty work. Yeah, we kind of talked about that yesterday with the J Balvs. Y'all didn't like those, which is so fine, you know. Y'all didn't seem like you like the J Balvins. 95,000s are mid. How much those going for? Probably like $1,000. The Air Max 95,000s? Oh my gosh. Asking is like $800 to $1,000 for the Air Max 95,000s. Dude. $1,000 is asking for my size. I did, and I stand on that island too, Frank says. A lot of pink shoes this year. Damn, Jojo Dancer says. I don't think these are pink. I think these are gray. Aren't they gray? Yeah, they're like a gray. They just, the thing is, this is just, they come with pink laces, I think, with the Jumpman Jacks. They come with pink laces. Go put low offers on GOAT right now, 1,500 says. Zesty 4s. They dropped on the Space Village in Houston last week. Is there like a vlog? I'm wondering if anybody posts that. Jumpman Jack. Chase B. I'm wondering if anybody else like went to do, like, when they went to Houston. No, I don't think anyone posted a vlog on it. That'd be freaking nuts if someone did. Went to go fly all the way out there to Houston just to go pick up the Jumpman Jacks. What's the sneakers code about? Sneakers code is gonna be happening very soon. I don't know when, but I think they're gonna do this month, most likely. The neon green Jumpman Jacks are like right at retail. Yeah, because I mean, those ones aren't even all that great. I feel like these Jumpman Jacks, these Chase Bs, are better than the Jumpman Jacks that dropped earlier this year. I don't know. I'm just not crazy for them. Yeah, if anybody's asking for the sneakers code, this is most likely going to happen this month. I'm assuming it's going to be for one of the launches that they do for this upcoming sneaker drops in the month of December. I just don't know how this is all going to work and transpire, man. I really don't know. This is all just like, we'll see, you know, like it's most likely going to be a shock drop. Like when this happens, it's going to be a shock drop, most likely, and people are not going to know of it. It, like, maybe blogs will know maybe 30 minutes before the actual drop happens, but mind you, the Jumpman Jacks are set to drop on December 19th. Okay, they're set to drop on December 19th. That is the release date on the Jumpman Jacks, and I think that lands on a Friday. I think that could be, my guess is that Jumpman Jacks are dropping on the 19th on the Travis Scott website, and then the 20th is going to be on the Nike Sneakers app. So the week, obviously the week before Christmas time. Dude, that is insane, bro. The fact that it's December already is mind-boggling. The year's almost over. I have every Travis Scott shoe released around 30 pairs, E-Money says. So next week, we have, the Gammas are going to be a huge week, bro. Oh my gosh. Ask Kylie, Loudpack says. Here's a link for a vid some guy picked them up. I don't think you could post a link in the chat, though, 1,500. I don't think you could post a link in the chat, unfortunately. So, I don't know. We'll find out. I just think for me, I think I'm going for a size 11 on the Travis Scott website for the homie Francisco or the homie Larry. So, because these guys want them. You also got some white on your lips, too, says. I DM'd you the pickup vlog. Oh, here we go. How do I copy this link? Someone went to go pick it up. Let's see. Oops. How do I share this? Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. This is a pickup vlog of someone picking it up. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ooh.
All right, here we go. Copy and paste. Got to give some credit. Check it out. I wonder if he's going to do anything with the... if anybody wants the Soleflies, it's pinned in the chat.
Call me Om. But I'm about to take y'all with me, man. I'm headed to Nation Look.
I don't want to get copyrighted for the music. Got the TVs, got the... Dude, that would be sick to go pick it up in store. So that's how the store looks like. Look at all the pairs right here. Got the Jumpman jacks displayed everywhere. Nice little setup. Looks like a small venue. This is that Space Village area. Got like a Chase B sticker with it. Chase B is on the bottom. Mind you, the shoe glows in the dark. Chase B signature afterglows smoothie. You get a smoothie? What up, Keith? Bro, you get a smoothie? Oh, dude, listen. I know the homie Francisco would have gotten like 4 smoothies. He would have got 4 smoothies. You get mango, lime, cucumber. Is that spinach? Ugh. Pineapple. Cucumber, spinach. Ugh. Travis can't do no wrong. You're such a glazer, bro. This man Francisco is the biggest Travis fan, bro. Smoothie. You don't want a smoothie? Travis can do no wrong. Smoothies, protein ref. Yeah, I guess so. Spinach. That sounds gross. Serious question. What has Travis done to get a Jordan deal? In the first place, when he signed, he wasn't even really that big at the time. Bro, that's how like a lot of people become big. It's like you could ask that same question with Nigel and other collaborators that they've done with people. It's like how do they get to that point? What's up, bud? Like how do they get to the point to get a collaborated like deal with like Jordan Brand, right? Like, you feel me? Like I don't know. I don't know how you get a deal with Jordan Brand and Nike to get a collab. I don't know how they pick people. I don't know. Let Frank answer that. Frank would sleep with Travis. He probably will. Sold or sold, Oddpack says. I don't know. He invented the Nike check backwards. Crazy talk. He did not invent the Nike check backwards, bro. There was shoes before Travis's that had the reverse swoosh. You know what I mean? Travis is a needle mover. Frank would take one for Travis Scott with no Vaseline. That's so crazy, bro. That's so crazy. Chat, let me ask you guys this. What company and what brand has had the best collab this year? Go ahead, comment right now. Answers or what? Awake? Wow. Awake? Hold on. Awake, Joe Freshgood, Unions, Awake. What? The best? I'm seeing a lot of Awakes. Union and Awakes is all I see. Tom Sack? Tom Sachs, Adidas Bad Bunnies, Undefeated. There's Undefeated. Nigel Sylvester. Holy dude. A lot of you guys love those Awakes, huh? Bricks and Tokyos. Undefeated. And an ASICS on the Gel Nimbus 10.1. Bricks. I don't know what my I think my favorite collaborator this year has got to be Nigel. I think that's like my number one. Nigel's is going to be number one. Number two, I think number two is got to be, man. I think number two has got to be for me, Undefeated. And then Awakes are definitely up there for sure. And then Union's got to be up there. I don't know. Nigel won lows or gas. Nigel unheard of. Joe Freshgood, Ryan Jacobs says. Nigel killed it this year. Yeah, Nigel had what, 2 shoes that he dropped this year? He dropped the Jordan 1 lows and he dropped the Air Jordan 4. Next year, he's set to drop a Jordan 4 again. Because Nigel shouted out the chat too. Yeah, I mean, we were there. That was dope. Yachty's? I don't think Lil Yachty only had dropped 1 shoe though. Like, are we saying this because now his shoe's going for a lot of money? Is that why we're saying this? Because like, I don't know. I love Union for sure. I mean, Union, I feel like everyone started to love them again after that Jordan 1 low or Jordan 1 high. Like, Union is going to do very well next year. When they drop those Jordan 1 highs, they're going to do very, very well. Nigel's greatest accomplishment is getting Sneaker of the Year, yet he got a collaborated drop, Larry says. Like, for me, I just go based off my favorite shoe, right? I'm not going based off, like, accomplishments and whatnot. You could argue with that with somebody that would say, like, why didn't this person get a collaborated drop with Nike and Jordan Brand if this guy hasn't really done anything, won anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's gone based off, like, dude, I still think this way. It's who you know, bro. It's who you know and who you build relationships with at the end of the day, man. It's not it's really not like, okay, like we're picking this guy. I feel like it's just who you know. Might as well give Brock Purdy a collab. Getting paid to ride a bike is his greatest accomplishment, Bob also says. That's crazy. Yeah, buddy's just chilling, bro. How many shoes did J-Tip drop? He dropped like what, 4 or 5 shoes this year, right? I think he's up there too. I think J-Tip did a good job this year. Joe Freshgood had a pretty good job. I think the one collaborator that people didn't really talk about this year was Action Bronson. Action Bronson was talked about all year last year. It's who you know and what you know. It's definitely, it's who you know, bro. At the end of the day, bro. It's who you know. I feel like it depends how they sell the story. Yeah, maybe. But I feel like at the end of the day, bro, like, especially if you're trying to, not even with the collaborators, like just knowing people, like, goes a long way, though. And how you present yourself on social media. Don't worry, his next 4 gonna be about his grandma's car, Larry says. Networking is huge, man. It really is. Brock hit the Dougie motion. It's about the neck work. That's so crazy. Action didn't fall off. New Balance fell off. Yeah, that's so crazy to me, bro. I don't know. Let me tell y'all something, man. Granny's car 4 DHS. Salehi's doing great. He's just doing his own thing. Yeah, Salehi is just doing his own thing, bro. He's absolutely just doing his own thing, man. He's absolutely just doing his own thing. Sounds like cops. Frank, yeah, did he take a break though? What up, Base Maryland? What's good, dude? Are the Travises dropping on the Nike sneakers app? Jumpman Jacks will drop. Action fell off as soon as he started charging $290 for New Balances. Nigel benefited from the collab way more than Nike did. Yeah, the thing is, dude, like, I like Nigel's sneakers, bro. Like, I understand that some people's accomplishments may not be, like, that's what people kind of look at. But at the end of the day, for me, like, if I like the shoe, I like the shoe. You know? If I like the shoe, I'm going for the sneaker. I feel like certain shoes should have been talked about a little bit more this year than others. But New Balance never fell off, I Am Deli Venom says. You got Grandma's driveway, Grandma's fence, Grandma's brick house, and lastly, the Grandma's car 4. Oh, gosh. This man, Larry, does not like Nigel Sylvester Brick by Bricks, bro. He does not like Brick by Bricks. When are we going to get a restock on the Black Hat Jordan 4s? Well, we're going to get it soon, bro. We're going to get it soon. We're going to get a restock. Trust me, bro. The Black Hat Air Jordan 4s will restock very, very soon, man. I wouldn't doubt about it, man. Especially on JD Sports. JD Sports Finish Line. Nike will probably drop them again, dude. Like, we're gonna get a restock, man. It's just a matter of time is when they're going to do it. You know, I just now that the shoe just the way it performed, I mean, that is the reason why people want it now. But there's people that took L's. Hate them actually. Wow. We need a restock on the Brick 4s. Because the thing is, like, the only place that's really restocking is Hibbits, bro. Hibbit Sports does restocks all the time. So, like, you just got to know where exactly to buy them at. Or when. We need a restock for the Brick 4s. Just paint my Thunder 4s. Like, what happened to, like, the restock of the Brick by Bricks? You guys think that Nike's still going to do they're going to restart that drop for the Brick by Bricks again? You think they're going to restock those again? I told you that shit is over, bro. I didn't even have, listen, all the cook groups that, like, said that they cooked on the Brick by Bricks. Listen, They released all the pairs at. They released a lot of the pairs at freaking at ComplexCon. That was probably my best W this year. I'm not gonna hold y'all. That's got to be my best W this year. Was the Brick by Bricks. Being at ComplexCon and actually hitting, that was like my best hit. Yo, Frank, you want to play basketball tonight, dude? 7:30 to 9:30, Frank. 7:30 to 9:30 tonight. You want to play? Got a spot open. We need the Collection Family Cook group, Raff. We have a Discord group, but it's free. It's free, bro. My Discord group has been free since I've opened it, man. I've never changed that. I told y'all that. I'm like Costco. Like the glizzy prices will never change. The glizzy prices will never change, bro. Frank, you gotta let me know now, dude, because it's open right now. Someone's gonna take it. He's right there. Hey, no, stay. Like literally just opened up. Let's see, Tuesday. 7:30 to 9:30 tonight. I love Tuesday hoops, bro. Tuesday hoops are my favorite. You want? Yes, no, seriously, like text me. Are you down? Like dead ass. 7:30 to 9:30 tonight, bro. Dead ass. Like you text me right now so I know, because I can put your name down right now. 7:30 to 9:30. It's not a bad time. It's actually pretty decent. It's gonna be, but the thing is, it's on my side of town. Might be a little far for you. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Frank, look at your phone, bro. Dude, yeah, I'm talking about like the hot dogs from I'm talking about the hot dogs from Costco. How like the Costco hot dogs are like, hold on. People in the chat probably don't know the Nigels. Okay, I'm gonna do it, Frank. Okay, cool. I got you. Cool. I just wanted to make sure. Wow, the man's gonna hoop tonight. This man Francisco has been hooping. He hooped with me like 2 weeks ago. He's gonna hoop with me this weekend too. I don't know, dude. Like I've seen someone that was rocking like the homie Francisco. He rocked the Jaw 3s last game, and those were really nice in hand. So all this Waterboy, all this for Waterboy. Roman says. Roman, shut up, bro. What are you talking about? This is just it's just playing. We're just playing pickup games, bro. I'm gonna go watch. Synergy says stop at Costco before I fill up the water bottle with glizzy water. Well, I mean, it's up to him. He's been wanting to play, and I love playing on Tuesdays. Tuesdays are like one of my favorite days to play because I know a lot of people that go every Tuesday, so it's fun. So, it's a casual pickup. Yeah, it's fun. Jaw 3s are super comfy. DH says. Yeah, I've never tried it. I was hoping to see SGAs in person, but they didn't have them at Foot Locker. So, no, Kicking with SB. I'm still waiting for them. Let me see where it's at. It's at, I'll tell you right now where it's at. It's in Pennsylvania. It's in Pennsylvania, bro. It's in Pennsylvania. That's where my SGAs are at. So if anybody in Pennsylvania, can you go pick it up for me? Just kidding. But anyways, guys, that's it for me today. I need to head out. It's almost 8 o'clock PST. All right, you guys already know. I'll be posting another video today. All right, on today's video, I will be posting another one. If you guys haven't watched my latest video on my channel, make sure you guys go check it out. We talk about, you know, the restocks, the upcoming restocks that could possibly happen for the Air Jordan 4 Black Hats. So make sure you guys tap in with that. I will have another video later this afternoon if you guys want to check it out. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Frank, hit me up after this, please. I'm going to hit you up after this. But you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. If you're ghost watching, hit that like button. Enjoy your day at work. And I'll see you guys on the next one, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We got the Kobe's. We got, what else do we have? We have the Undefeated Air Max 95s raffle going live. And if you want to sign up for the Solefly Air Jordan 3s, the link is pinned in the chat. If you guys want to go and sign up, please go follow me on Instagram. I'll let you guys know on the upcoming no, you're good, Dougie. You're good, bro. Hopefully the pops is all good. But follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't. I really do appreciate all the love and support, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. All right, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later, man. Have a great day, man. Love y'all. Gotcha. Peace.
There's no denying what we want.